Sup everybody, Kragers, Shane T, when is departure? We're departing right now. We'll be pushing back in like about 10-15 minutes. Epic ET Gaming, Jay Moore, and Corey, what's going on? Welcome aboard everyone. Southwest Airlines Flight 1583 from Nashville to Pittsburgh International. Flight time is going to be about 1 hour and 18 minutes. Nice and short compared to the long haul yesterday. What else? Nothing. Let's just jump in here. Oh yeah, I was going to turn on ATC real quick. And we'll listen into the tower and see what runway they're departing. And so we'll jump into the flight deck. Alright. Oh, and I forgot to do fuel and payload. Alright, well, we'll just do that now. An hour, we'll just round up to an hour and a half. So we'll need 2.5 hours. That's about an hour reserve. So that's going to be about 12,500 pounds. And that should do the trick. Payload, set passengers to random. See if I can get it relatively high. Because it seems like every time I want a Southwest flight, it's pretty full. So we get like at least, okay, there we go, 142. Alright, now we can jump into the FMC. Upsilon and Nick, welcome aboard. Watch your whole stream today and your FSX crashed. Yeah, unfortunately. On approach into Frankfurt last night, the FS ran out of memory. Yes, this is a real-world weather.
How are you ready? Roger. Envoy 3580, ground point 9.
Okay, and then we're still waiting for the runway. Punching the 0 fuel weight, got about 5 reserves. Cost index 36. Cruise altitude 370. Let me pull up the airport diagram. And let me check FlightAware and let me see what they're doing. Alright, looks like they're in South Ops. So we're going to take off the 2 zeros. Most likely 20 center. So that's 8,000 feet. All the runways are 8,000 feet. Wait, no. Except for 20, right? 7,700 feet. But anyway, we're super light, so we could probably get away with all the way down to 20. And with flaps 5, center of gravity. Alright, we need a runway before that. We'll set the trim 5.94. So that's about there.
242 Mike Alpha, turn right heading 280, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, cool. There you go, 20 center. So that's what we're going to use for departure. And we'll go back. Shoot. Get the V speeds in here. VT is 135. We'll set 145. Routing, we're on the Chadman 3. Oblivious Bomb, welcome aboard. You'll be landing on 28 left Pittsburgh. That is the active runway, I'm guessing, with real world weather. I haven't checked the weather over there yet, but that might be right. Hopefully it will be on runway 28, that way we can come on over the city. Hopefully it's nice weather. Yeah, I was reading some forums, the iFly 747 tends to take up a lot of memory, so I'm thinking that might be the problem. So the next time I fly with the 747, I'm just going to have to turn down my settings or something. I might try and do the rest of my flight to Mumbai from Heathrow. I made it to Prague yesterday. Nice. Where's Gwen? What do you mean, Gwen? Wilkid12, welcome aboard. Alright, so Chadman 3 via SWAPP. And then we're to Hotel November. And on the Fuga 4 arrival into Pittsburgh. Fuga 4, let me check FlightAware real quick. I think they're usually in West Ops in Pittsburgh. So yeah, it looks like they're landing west, so that'll be the 28s. So we'll plan for 28 via Hotel November. Can activate, execute that. We got plenty of fuel. So we're good on that frontier. Crazy Pilot, welcome aboard. Rest, what's going on? Found the problem with my computer. My CPU fan was broken, so I'm buying another one. Oh, holy crap, your fan was broken. Well, I hope your CPU didn't overheat. Bruno, welcome aboard. Alright, FSX crash too. It did for you? Do 28 left because it is the longest. We'll see when we get over there what's going on. What the heck? Why is my transponder already on? Turn that to standby. And while we're down here, Squawk 2200 advisory frequency on VATSIM is 122.8. And we can set up the overhead panel, fuel pumps, yaw damper, window heat, hydraulics, pressurization, 37,000, landing altitude in Pittsburgh. Um, 1,203 feet, so we'll set 1,200. Alright, that looks good, and the APU can come on. And ACARS as well. Departing Nashville for Pittsburgh. Alternate is Columbus, CMH, at 37,000. Boeing 737-700 series, Southwest 1583. VATSIM starts. Okay. Air to air on flight gear is 123.45 or 1275. Did negative 196 for feet per minute at Dubai in the 747. Nice, that's not bad for the 747. Was my first landing. Hell yeah. Not bad at all. I'm going to try to do this flight again, so we'll see what happens. Know any tips for YouTube channel if you're going on a 3-week trip? Because I am, and I have no idea how to stay updated in those 3 weeks. I can't stream. Any ideas? Don't do anything. I actually take about 2 or 3 weeks off, and I don't really do anything with the channel. When I have to go to work, I don't really have as much time to stream, so I just don't. And then I take 2 or 3 weeks on, so and I stream daily. So just do whatever you need to. I mean, if you don't, you know, stream for 3 weeks, it's not going to be the end of the world. Use a manly plane. Use the 737-100. I don't know where to get a good 100. Are you doing a vacation? Oh no, that's not for you. If you're flying, take some airplane videos of takeoff landing. Alright, let's, where were we? Okay, we can get the main door shut. And disconnect the jetway. And we need to do a departure briefing. And check the weather. The weather, Nashville is reporting winds 250 at 10, gusting to 14 knots. So we can expect some light turbulence on the climb out. 10-mile visibility, few at 4,400, scattered at 7,500, broken at 5,000. Temperature 28, dew point 20, altimeter 293. So I'll make sure we have that set at 903. That puts us at ground level. Hundreds of the old school 737. Yeah, I think it's like nicknamed what, like the Jurassic Classic. But yeah, they're pretty much, the 100 and 200 pretty much discontinued, and they're starting to phase out the 300 and 400 and 500. You never see the 500 anymore. But it makes sense after, you know, the NG, and now they have the new Max coming out. Alright, departure briefing. We're on the Chadman 3, runway 20 center. Initial heading, 20 center, climb heading 201 or assigned ATC heading, then expect radar vectors to Oscar intersection, then on track 075 to Chadman, maintain 4,000. Well, there's no ATC, so we can ignore that part. Heading 201, 201, and we'll climb straight up to our cruise altitude, 37,000. Before takeoff clips, just winning. The swings are longer than the plane itself in the 100. Really? The computer game, yeah. I can understand. Did a full flight video with time lapse for taxi. Alright, so the departure briefing. Wait, what? Alright, and we'll probably make a left turn at some point and go direct to Oscar, and then on course. Simple enough. Alright, I think we're ready to push. We'll switch to APU, anti-collision light on. Let's do it. Okay, sorry about that, I just got interrupted. Where were we? Pushing back, so we can go over here. It's this.
And, ground, cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed, we are ready for pushback. Please parking brake, please.
Okay, parking brake is on.
Turn off Nightbot, why? Welcome aboard ZE Akaba.
wires off. Here we go.
Yeah, London can be horrible on memory. Any large city like London, New York, Los Angeles can be like deadly. All right, we are moving. We got to get number 2 started.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
Okay, there's 25.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Wait, what the heck happened to my V speeds?
Okay, sir. Tow bar is off. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right.
Alright guys, thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through.
Roger that. Have a good flight.
Oh, there we go. Alright, looks good. Alright, we need to start number 1. And there's 25. Continuous gen power, APU off, taxi light on, oops, APU lead off, packs on and propane on, auto brakes to RTO and flaps 5. Squawk Charlie. Traffic, flight control check, aileron right, left, rudders up, down, no, I'm sorry, elevators up and down, and rudders left and right. I always say that wrong. Alright, let's refer to the airport diagram. Alright, let's see, come out, I think this is Tango 5, come out Tango 5, cross runway 13, right on Kilo, or no, we'll just go all the way to Tango 5 and then CRS 7, just to simplify that. Okay, let's go to the left. I need to get the progress bar on before I forget. What's up, Micah? Welcome aboard, congratulations. You gotta listen to some Kiss. Alright, here's Tango 5. We'll take this straight down to CRS 7, take a right on, and then yeah, that's it. Then cross runway 13 on the way. Check VATSIM real quick for any other traffic. Nope, of course there's no traffic. There never is in Nashville on VATSIM. Alright, we look clear across. At 10. Alright, so it's going to be a slight crosswind coming from the right. attendants. Okay, there's Kilo. We'll keep going straight to Sierra 7. Alright, I think this is Sierra 7. The flight attendants. Walked 6 miles from school to home today with my friends because they let us go within 10 minutes of school starting. We got some McDonald's and Starbucks on the way there too. Nice, man. Sounds like a good last day. Alright, here's 20 center. Approach path looks clear. Runway looks clear. Let's line up. Strobes on. What gate for Pittsburgh? I believe it's Alpha 1. And welcome aboard, Miles. Sunday I'm doing a really long haul, Mexico City to Frankfurt. Wow. My last day was yesterday. It's about that time of year. Alright, we're all lined up. We're good to go. Let's start the clock. 40% power. Toga. Ah, crap. Toga. Let's rock and roll. Oh, thank you. Totally forgot about the landing lights. Whoa, keep it centered. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Gear up. Oh, yep. Dev leech. It's choppy. Alright, we'll start this left turn direct to Oscar. Flaps 1. Retractables off. Taxi light off. And flaps up. What the heck? Okay, I thought I turned the autopilot on. I think I missed the click spot. That was bad. Better than my last long haul. Can't you just switch to autopilot now? Yeah, we're on autopilot. Going to try and finish the London to Mumbai flight tonight. Right on. taxi lights. You use them for taxi. SWABOT, it's just a robot. It's not an actual person. Jay Train Fan, welcome aboard. Yeah, so for the taxi lights, you turn them on before taxi, and then after you take off, you turn them off. And then before landing, you turn them on, and then after you're shut down at the gate, you can turn them off. Well, you probably want to turn them off before as you're pulling into the gate, so you don't blind the ground personnel. And usually, at the terminal area, the gate, has its own illumination. Anyway. Okay, we're at 10,000, so we can get the landing lights off. Flight switches off. Flight attendants are notified. And we're climbing. If you guys enjoyed the departure out of Nashville, make sure to give a thumbs up as we continue our climb direct to Oscar and then on course. Nice short flight today. Yeah, I enjoy flying the 747, but it's not very fun when it keeps running out of memory. Just when you think you have your settings, and then you get a new plane, and and you have to reset everything. Gotta go for now. Alright, no problem, Micah. Thanks for watching the takeoff. Okay, there's flight level 180. We'll switch to standard pressure. Can you mod me? No, just because you're relatively new. for doing a flight to Pittsburgh. No problem. I enjoy flying into Pittsburgh. When are you going to fly to Honolulu? Tonight. We're going to do some, well, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to do some flying around the Hawaiian Islands in the Piper Warrior for the F&O tonight. I think I might start at Honolulu International, and then we'll depart. We'll probably just do VFR, so that way we can kind of fly around and enjoy the scenery. And then we'll, I want to end in probably Kona, so we'll go over to the Big Island and finish off the evening over there. And let's see, I think the event officially starts in like 2.5 hours. It starts at like 6 o'clock Mountain Time, so we got time to do this flight, and then I'll take a break, and then we'll do some VFR flying. Still figuring out my PMDG. Yeah, with a, you know, a more complicated aircraft, it can take time to learn. Would you do one to Albany International in New York? That's my area. Yeah, we can do that. One of these days, I'll try to fit it in. You're flying the PMDG now? Yes, it is. So, I think the plan for the weekend is we're doing the F&Os tonight. There's another event on Saturday, tomorrow. So there's an event between Jacksonville, Atlanta, Washington National, and Baltimore, Washington. So we're gonna fly around those cities tomorrow, and then on Sunday I don't think there's an event, and so I think I'm gonna try to redo the long haul to Frankfurt, and hopefully we'll actually land this time. So as far as Albany goes, we might be able to do it sometime next week. So Monday or Tuesday. Southwest Airlines serves Albany. Yes, they do. I won't ask for another flight to Boston because I know you fly there a lot. Yeah, I do fly into Boston a lot, but there are some surrounding airports that I need to fly into. It's been a while since I've visited Providence or like Manchester. I think there's like 1 or 2 other airports in the area that I want to go to. There's Albany we can fly into. Just recently did a flight into Portland, Maine. Surprised Southwest doesn't go into JFK. Well, JFK is like, it's mostly for, like, there's a lot of international flights that go in there, or like transatlantic flights, or just like long hauls. And so instead, Southwest uses LaGuardia, which is more domestic. So that's perfect for Southwest since they don't really fly out of the country. Well, that's not true. They fly to Mexico now, and Caribbean destinations. And hopefully one day they'll spread to Canada, and they're starting flights to Hawaii, so that's exciting. What about VFR to Laconia or a smaller airport? Like today? Not today, but maybe someday. Flying to LaGuardia. I'd like to have AirAsia come to the US. Oh yeah, that would be a beautiful place to do some VFR. Southern Greece, or around Athens. Their flight attendants are sexy. Before doing any more long hauls, try changing the settings on the 747. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I might just have to like turn down my texture resolution and like turn down like the some of the scenery options. Most American flight attendants is shame in that department. It's like flight attendants from the 70s or something wearing like go-go boots and Charlie Townsley, welcome aboard. Just got about 3,000 feet to go. 1,000 to go. We'll level off at 37,000. We can get a weather check for Pittsburgh. Alright, Pittsburgh is reporting winds 300 at 4 knots, 10-mile visibility, scattered at 2,400, broken at 3,200, broken at 14,000. Temperature 25, dew point 21, altimeter 2983. So a bit cloudy. Winds are out of the northwest at 4 knots, relatively calm. And we'll get the altimeter set 2983. Okay, here we go. We're leveling off. We can get the seatbelt signs off. Alright. Let's check the clock. 2213 Zulu for our arrival time in Pittsburgh. That is 4:13 my time, which is in about 45 minutes. And we're going to start our descent in just 25 minutes. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna redo the 747 flight on Sunday. We'll just redo the flight Dulles to Frankfurt. That was such a bummer last night. How about flying Air Force One with Trump on? Nah, I would never be an Air Force One pilot. They would never hire me. TF51D, welcome aboard. Yesterday's flight, did you use FSX box or FSX? It was a Steam edition. You have in your VOS issue, F16 manages VOS better. Yeah, even with Steam edition, we ran out of memory. So, what I'm going to have to do when I fly the 747 is just turn down some of the scenery settings, lower the texture resolutions. But it's so weird. I can fly the 737, PMDG 737, and the 777 no problem on the settings that I have now. So I'm not very sure. I guess iFly is just heavy on VAS. Could create a convenient engine failure, then bail with the only parachute on board. To hell with Dawn, the Con, and what happened last night? Oh, flight sim ran out of memory, so we could not complete our flight. We were on approach. I believe we were on our base leg, and suddenly flight sim just decided to close. What time would you start your stream? What do you mean, when? Could you fly with engines at firewall the entire trip? This trip, no. We're just doing econ. Gotta keep it real. ran the flight last night and today on the PMDG 744 and had 500 megabytes left, and that's using 32-bit Vista. Wow. How did you do that? On Sunday, I'm tempted to depart earlier, but if we depart earlier, then we're going to be landing in the nighttime. So I'm also kind of tempted to depart later in the afternoon, so we can land after sunrise. Although that means staying up later, so I'm not sure what we'll do. It just depends on how I feel that day, on the day. Aviation Dude, welcome aboard. DX10 Fixer. Yeah, I need to get that, I think. Either get that or upgrade to X-Plane or P3D. Can you play one of my songs? What do you mean, one of my songs? Or your songs, whatever. I can play any non-copyrighted music. DX10 doesn't require shadow video addressing in app that DX9 does. Really? One of the songs I created with a app. I would have to listen to it first. Sunday, I'm doing Mexico City to Frankfurt. Mexico City to Frankfurt. Alright. That sounds fun, except long. Too long. Please tell me how to use the autopilot on the 737. Okay, just one sec. Mine is not it is not copyrighted. Yeah, if you made it, then it shouldn't be copyrighted unless you copyrighted it. To backdrop remix. If you are moving to X-Plane 11 or P3D in the near future, it may not be worth it, as it will no longer be an issue. Yeah, I'm trying to upgrade, but the problem is with upgrading is that it's kind of an investment because you have to like reinstall or rebuy all of the add-ons. So that's the only problem. Okay. You definitely should look into the DX10 Fixer if you are staying with FSX. Yeah, I'll take a look into it. It's a possibility. At least for now. Can you listen to it and play it? Yeah, I'll have to listen to it. But it'll probably have to be later on because I can't play it on the computer, or else it'll come through on the stream. But you need to tell me where to find it. And Kragers, let me know exactly like what specific question you have about the autopilot? What do you want to know, like, specifically? Can you listen to it and play it? Have lower FPS on DX10. Okay. Yeah, just tell me where to find it on the internet. When do you use it, and what are the tons of extra buttons for? I would say that it's almost like pilot discretion. As far as the autopilot goes, like, I mean, if you wanted to, I could just turn off the autopilot right now and fly manually the entire way there. But I would I would definitely want to use it like during IMC, in IMC, or when you're doing IFR. If you have so if you have like low visibility, weather is crappy. But generally, pilots will turn it on shortly after takeoff and shortly before landing, depending on. I mean, it's really a pilot's discretion. I mean, once you get the runway in sight, you can take it visually, turn off the autopilot, and hand fly it down to the runway. And then, as far as the extra buttons, I don't know exactly what you're referring to, extra buttons. Like the autopilot buttons. These command, I think these CMD, I think that stands for command. CWS, I'm not sure what that stands for, but I might be wrong on that. I can't remember right now. But you would want to turn on the second autopilot when you are doing a category ILS approach, so a Cat 2 or a Cat 3, or if you're doing like an auto land, I think you turn on more autopilots. But it's a lot more rare to be doing a category approach. So usually you just need to turn on one autopilot, and I always use just the one on the left. Autopilot A. I don't know exactly what time we're going to be landing in Frankfurt. It just depends on what time I depart. If I decide to depart in the morning because I don't want to stay up late, then we'll be doing a night landing. If I decide that I want to land during daylight, then we'll depart in the afternoon. Probably about the same time I did last time, and that gets us in about 10 o'clock my time, 10 p.m. And that's if we depart about 3 o'clock, or 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, more about the autopilot, I'm pretty sure that it'll actually tell you when you're doing in like an ILS approach, it'll say, if you only have one autopilot on, it'll say single channel. And I'm pretty sure if you turn the 2 on, I don't know what it says, but that it'll then it will be capable of flying category approach, or an auto land. If you're in the 800 and 900, I'm not sure if the 600 and 700 are capable of auto land. Dragon 348, welcome aboard. I'm gonna have to say no, just because this is literally the first time I've seen you. I would start late morning, early afternoon. To get to my music, go to YouTube channel and click backdrop remix. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll have to Alright, I added it to my watch later list, so I'll check that out after the stream. And then if it's cool, I'll play it for you in one of my streams. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Corey. Can I play it? Or hold on just 1 second, actually. I'm going to do a video to show you how multi-crew experience is, which I mentioned in a previous stream to you. I would stream it, but my C2D system just isn't up to that. Okay, for sure, man. Just helping you out so you're not up so late. That's all good. I don't have too much to do in the morning time. Can I be a moderator? I don't give out moderator positions just for asking, guys. You have to do something? No, not really. I mean, just hang out for a while. I'll get to know you. If I think you'll be a good moderator, then I'll make you a moderator. It also doesn't hurt to be a fellow streamer or YouTuber. Holy crap, we're right on top of descent here, so we'll reset MCP altitude down to, what? Down to 11,200. It's 10,000 AGL. And we got about 1 minute. So that was fast. Do I have a Discord server? Not really. I am on Discord, but I don't really have a server set up. So I'm gonna have to set it up eventually, but I don't really know what I'm doing with Discord. Can I join yours? Sure. Just send me whatever information that I need. Okay, we are descending. Let's get the seatbelt signs on. We're going to be on the ground in about 25 minutes. So we'll get down there real quick. 25-30 minutes, I'll say. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like they're landing 28 right. I thought they mainly use that runway for departure, but let's look on live ATC, see what they're doing. Whoops, for Pittsburgh. Ground tower and approach.
Heading 020. Get through approach clearance, maintain 4,000.
0. And stay stop the descent at 4,000, correct?
After 5048, fire maintain 4,000, turn around heading 020.
030, 4,000.
737-700, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 5,000.
3378, 210, then down to 5,000.
Maintain 5,000.
Heading 050 and shooting 3,000 for
Oh crap, we needed to cross Whiskey at 10,000.
Maintain 7,000 on the front.
Shooting 3,000 for 7,000.
That's gonna throw us off a bit. I should have, it was such a short flight. What the heck did I just put 1,000? There we go, 10,000. Alright, so now we're 6,000 feet above where we need to be, so speed brakes are coming out, and we're gonna switch to level change. Help us get back onto profile. Okay, so Whiskey at 10,000, and that's it. To Cindy, I believe. Cindy,
I can't
yep.
have you go left, I have to go right with you. Now I'll return, I'll reference Zaco for you.
490, call departure, 1418.
Success on my travel, proceed direct Tommy.
Direct Tom, 1 Mike Bravo. Facility to 1418, 3,000, climbing to 5,000, heading 19.
Going to maintain 4,000. Maintain 4,000.
Pittsburgh, maintain 4,000, lead to 1418.
After 1540, 8 miles from Zaco, turn right heading 2,000, maintain 3,000, still established, cleared ILS 4, right approach.
Yep, I heard ILS 28 right.
And departure Southwest 5477, 2.5 to 5,000.
Southwest 5477, departure, radar contact, proceed direct Tiverton, Tango Victor Tango, climb and maintain 14,000.
Up to 14,000, direct Tiverton for Southwest 5477. Take a 1418, request right deviation for weather.
1418, deviate if necessary, maintain 14,000.
Right deviation for maintain 14,000, lead to 14.
In my friends, type in aviation 232.
235, proceed direct curves on the final for 28 right, expect ILS 28 right approach, descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay.
3378, turn right heading 190. After 1540, tower 128.3. There's a 1418, deviating. Contact Cleveland Center now 126.5.
Thanks for letting them know. 2695, leaving 1418.
Okay, I added you, or I sent you a friend request, aviation dude.
2000 still established. Cleared ILS 28 right approach.
Yeah, I heard ILS 28 right again. So, I think that's what we're gonna do.
This is Delta, current up down, Senator C986.
Turn 260.
5477, contact Cleveland Center 120.6.
120.6. Southwest 5477, have a great day.
That's weird. Alright, anyway, so I guess ILS 28 right. Open this chart. 111. We'll switch to standard or local pressure. 111.7.
We're slowing right up, volunteer 1540.
One Mike Bravo, contact John Center 121.2.
281 on the course.
385, descend and maintain 4,000. Traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles opposite direction. Metro helicopter 2,300.
With the traffic, jet rage 85.
Minimum's 1374.
So 47, to the priority from Mississippi, also expect vectors ILS runway 28 right approach.
Yeah, they're landing 28 right. That's the third one that I've heard.
Land 28 right, volunteer 1540.
Charge 44, 47, turn right heading 030. Clear
to land on 28 right.
Yeah, it looks like they're departing runway 28 center. That's so weird. That's like such a long taxi just to take off. Okay, so anyway, if
Good afternoon, United 1210, 2,300, climbing 5,000 on 260 heading.
United 1210, set for departure, radar contact for Citrix Bridge, Bravo Sierra Victor.
okay. Gate Alpha 1. Minimums are 1,374 feet, so if we don't see the runway by then, we'll initiate a go around, in which case we'll climb to 1,800 feet, then climbing right turn to 5,000 feet, direct Elwood City VOR, and hold. Simple enough. Alright, we're good on that. We're going to land 28 right, exit to the left. We'll be short of Bravo. Take Bravo to the ramp. And I need to look up a terminal map. It's for terminal. Interactive map. Wow, cool. Gate Alpha 1. It's gonna be that one. Okay, I know where we're going. Okay. Let's see where... Oh no. We need to continue descending down to something and slow down to 240. Let's see, what is our... Oh, I haven't even programmed the ILS. ILS 28 right. Coffee will just... Well, actually, let me look at the chart. Coffee will be beautiful. Well, wait, where's Nasty? Kurz... Oh, Kurz and Nasty. Actually, might as well just put Nasty in there. Alright, this match is 111.7281. We're going to do flaps 30. Holy crap, why are we not descending? It's all my fault, I know. So that's 132, 137 for our final approach. Speed. That's going to take us to 5,000. Alright. We'll actually just set this to 4,000. Alright, level change now. Alright, we're below 10,000 AGL. Landing lights on, flight switch is continuous. Cabin's notified, auto brakes 2. Gotta get Fly Live running. Holy crap. Where was this? Right here? That looks good. Oh wait. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, here we go. We're coming back on the profile. Just had the speed brakes up like that entire time. All the nearly crashed on takeoff in the 777. I'm flying now and streaming. Holy crap. That sucks. Someone please plan a bank heist. Welcome back, Micah. Just in time. We're just south of the field. We should have a visual. There it is. That's our goal. Alright, you know what? We don't need to go that far out. So we're just going to connect Coffee to Sydney. And that's what we're going to do. 4,000, 3,000. Lintan 7, welcome aboard. And there's downtown Pittsburgh. This is a beautiful area. I really want to take the Piper Warrior around here. Although I think this is Class Bravo or Charlie, I can't remember. why I love flying into Pittsburgh. Welcome aboard Infinite Aviation. Zayad Asali. Hopefully I sort of pronounced that correctly. Welcome aboard. Alright, here we go, guys. We're turning final. Gonna go right over downtown. Actually, we should be on VNAV. Well, we'll just level off at 4,000 here. Alright, we can go ahead and set this to 281. This downtown area kind of reminds me of Portland, Oregon or something. Down to 3,000. Dang it, what was the go around altitude again? I always forget. 5,000, okay. Alright, let's do flaps 1. Get the onto beeps now for just a second. Capture the ILS. Alright, localizer. And approach button. Alright, see single channel pops up. You're fully established. Let's set the 137 for final approach speed. Got a visual of the runway ahead. Let's do flaps 5. All the landing lights can come on. Turn off lights. Alright. Gear down. Flaps 15. Set 5,000 for go-around altitude. Okay, flaps 30. Arm the speed brakes, and we'll notify the flight attendants. Alright. I'm going to get the APU on now so I don't forget. It's a relatively short taxi anyway. Alright, so the speed brakes are armed, flaps 30 green light, gear down 3 green, landing lights are on. Cabin's notified, and looks like we're clear to land. So we just get the monitor on and confirm. Yeah, okay, that's working. Alright, I'll go ahead and take control of the aircraft. Here we go. Bit high.
200. Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse thrust. Knots, manual braking. Oops, I pressed the reverse thrust button twice. Okay, auto brakes can come off. Landing lights off. We're exiting to the left. Stop the clock. Speed brake stowed. And the flaps can come up. Take a left here onto Bravo. Clear of the runway, strobes off. All right. Butter, yeah, that was pretty good. What was it, negative 70 something? Oh, we'll go back and look at that in a second. They are on the air. Thanks, guys. That was the smoothest landing I've seen you do. I think I've done better than that before. But, yeah, thanks. I can't remember if I've done better than that on stream, though. Smooth and in the touchdown zone. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and look at that in the replay. Say my song at the gates. We'll see. Still on Universal Plan. Hey, thanks, guys. Alright, that's everything. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the comments. And welcome to Pittsburgh, everybody. If you enjoyed the arrival, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and stick around. We're going to taxi into the gate. Actually, we need to make a right turn. I almost missed it. We're going to pull into the gate, get shut down real quick, and we'll do some replays. And then shut down the stream after that. Looking for gate Alpha 1, which is in the corner over this way. This gate right here. Yeah, it definitely went better than last time because we actually landed. It was a complete flight. I was actually looking, I was like, Because it's been so long since my flight sim crashed. It's been actually a few months. So I'm assuming it's the planes with the iFly. And stop. Alright, jetway's coming in. We can cut the fuel. Or wait. APU. Got it just in time. Taxi lights off. Passenger signs, fuel pumps, packs, APU bleed on, and the pro key can come off. Squawk Charlie. Alright, that looks pretty good. Start the deboarding process. I'm gonna get the flaps back down for the replay. And the landing lights 2 for theatric effect. Disconnect from VATSIM so we don't get yelled at by people on the internet. And yeah, all we gotta do is just wait for the flaps to come down. I'll pull up ACARS, we'll check out that data. So, ACARS has negative 69 feet per minute at 135 knots. Flight duration, block-to-block duration was 1 hour and 17 minutes, so we got here 1 minute early. Nice. Negative 69. Alright, that's going in the books. Stop that. Close this. Get the progress bar out of the way of the view. Yeah, I think Fly Live said negative 76 feet per minute and ACARS gave me 69, so it's probably somewhere in the middle. Just get the average between those two. Very nice landing. Thanks again for the great flight. See you for your next stream. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. Got to your cruising altitude. Squawk Charlie. What do you mean? Squawk standby. That's what. Did I say Charlie? I meant standby. Can you play me? Your Elton John. Very nice landing. Thanks again for. Oh wait, what the heck? I already read this. Or did you type it twice? Am I tripping? Deja vu. Nick Mel, what's going on? Welcome to Pittsburgh. Let's just hope and pray that your stream on Sunday goes well if you try that long haul again. Yeah. Well, I'll make sure. I'm gonna play around with the settings and it should be fine. Oh, I said Charlie. My bad. Any more streams today? Yes. We're gonna do the F&O event is tonight, so we're gonna fly around Hawaii. Probably do some VFR flying. But we'll fly in and out of Honolulu, do some Class Bravo operation, and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Let's do a replay. Alright, we need to go back farther than that. This looks good. To Hawaii, I would fly a big plane. I think 767, 777, 787, 747, or one of the Airbuses. Oh yeah, that looked nice. Actually, that looks a little bit far. We can get a little bit closer than that. 3. Whoa, that is not what I meant to do. I meant 475. There we go. Delta A330 does that route. Thanks, Lyntan7. It was pretty greasy. Alright, we're gonna do one more replay, and then I'll shut down the stream. Whoa, wait. Yeah, that's what I want. Get some bread. Flying later, we're going to be flying the Piper Warrior. We're going to do some VFR around Hawaii for the F&O tonight. Nice flying, good day, thanks, rest, and thanks for watching, man. See you on the next stream for sure. Orly Lisa, welcome aboard. Or actually, you need to get off. We're going to close down the stream. Just kidding. Buttered the bread. Chat later in Discord, maybe. Can you show me how to do a replay? All you do is you hit Alt on the keyboard, go up to Options. Whoops, I just paused it. Go up to Options and then go down to Instant Replay, and that's how you do it. At least in FSX, that's how you do it. Alright, let's jump back over to the gate. You're gonna do a PMDG flight later? Cool, man. Let me know how that goes. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get the landing lights off. Flaps back up. The plane is in turnaround mode, so we'll leave it for the next crew to come in and take over. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, all that good stuff. And we'll be back live again in just a couple hours. So I'll see you guys over there. Until then, peace out.